It's nice to play a game at home. I've been on the road for almost 2 weeks before we played a game here, and had quite a bit of travel, so it's very nice to be back at home playing. We were very blessed. The guys played hard. We made shots. Thought James Madison had some good looks. Some of theirs didn't go down, but our guys really took a conscious effort, I think, on the defensive end, which we did not do in our last game out. So I was proud of the energy that we had on defense and the togetherness that we had.
Well, can you touch on that? Just how you guys use the defense to turn into offense, especially during that run when you and Jordan scored a flurry of points?
We just want to play with a lot of energy, and we did that throughout the whole game. That kind of triggered our offense. So that was the game plan: just come out with more energy and make things happen. And our offense will come from our defense. So.
Jordan, let's talk about how your thought process was when you find out you're not starting, and what you had to bring into the game off the bench today.
I'm used to coming off the bench. It doesn't really matter to me, but I just want to make sure I came in as aggressive, and I think the starter today did a good job of starting the game off. We were urgent from the start, so just carried over to the bench too. So.
You guys don't care who starts. It doesn't matter to you guys.
No.
In Jabril, for you though, being in the starting lineup, you're asked to set the tone early. You guys have had some slow starts. So what was it like starting your first collegiate game?
It was exciting, but I just knew that unit of five had to come out, bring the urgency, bring the things we've been lacking. So just took it upon myself and other guys that started for the first time, like Lexus, to make sure we were ready. Started with defense, and then it just helped our team propel to the W.
Coach, do you make a big deal to the guys when you tell them their switches in the starting lineup, or is
I've done this for 3 years, and before that, my dad would do that also. For me, it's more important for rotations and line up on the floor than who starts. And then, I'm obviously bigger on who finishes games and who starts games. If you look in the NBA, usually the 6 men of the year are usually one of the top 3 or 4 players on the team, but they just bring them in off the bench and they close games. And so, for me, it's all about rotations, and it's about getting the right unit out there together, and hopefully the right unit that can finish a game.
Is this kind of putting the freshmen in there? And you said you and your dad done it before, just to see down the road, keep that in the back of your mind what rotations are working better early and late.
I don't think it's necessarily anything that we that I would plan so much in that sense. It's more just different combinations of guys. I think starting out, Jordan was very good for us last year when he came off the bench some, and today, it's nice when you can look down a couple minutes in the game, put in someone who's actually going to give you a huge boost off the bench. And so for him, he had, again, one of his better games. He led us in scoring. Only missed 1 shot on the day, 4 assists, 2 steals. And he just played a really, really good game.
Well, I think you touch on what it means to be back home after 3 tough losses.
It's great to be back home. We always want to play the hardest, and we always want to win. So one thing we take pride in is we never lose at home. So that was a kind of a good thing, and we was looking forward to get back on the right track with the home game.
Jordan, did you guys get a sense that you needed to get a win today? I know it's early season, but it was a 3-game losing streak. Was there talk amongst the guys that we got to go and get one today?
Yeah, definitely. Every game is a must-win, we feel like, but especially at home, we just want to make sure we don't lose any games at home, especially a game like this when we have a 3-game losing streak. We want to break it, so it's the main thing.
Coach, how does the schedule change? Just approaching, not being in class, will you have them in more film, stuff like that? Or?
Yes, we're excited because we played so many games kind of in like a 3-day break, and we haven't had a lot of practice time or a lot of time to really teach things. So it will be nice this week. We'll get hopefully a chance to show some more film and to be able to, if we're not practicing hard, at least be able to walk through stuff and hopefully improve some things.
Jabril, does more practice time sound good, or is that a catch-22 for you guys?
Anytime we can get better as a unit, I think it's good. So, like Coach said, if we just come in, walk through, get some film in, I think it's all great that we can just get better as a unit.
Anything else?
Thank you.